Well, hi there! This is DBT, and this is awkward. Hello everyone! I know it's been a while since I've made a video on this channel. In fact, public video, I think this is the first one in well over a year. Like a year and a few months. So, yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Now, as you can see on the title, or maybe on the thumbnail for this video, you know that I'm going to be talking about Karen Took, my mod for Doom 2 that aims to bring weapons, monsters, and mechanics from Doom Eternal and all of that stuff. But as you can clearly see right now, I'm actually playing Doom Eternal, and that is indeed the plan for this video. I'm going to be talking about the mod, but I do want to play Doom Eternal because I really haven't played this game in a very long time, at least not in any proper sense, and I want to do that. So I am very rusty on playing, so I'm just gonna go for Ultraviolence. I don't think I'm in a good spot to do Nightmare, so Ultraviolence should be more than enough to get into the challenge and whatnot. So let me skip this whole thing for you. I'll skip the intro cinematic and let's talk about this thing. All right, here we go. So yeah, just remove that from the video because it makes no sense. So I'm gonna be skipping some cinematics, at least the first ones, because I've seen those like a million times and I don't need to see them again, and I'm pretty sure that you guys are not interested in seeing that. But yeah, so all right, let's get to the topic that we're gonna be talking about over here. Karen Took. I know what is your question. DBT, where is Karen Took? Well, it is on my hard drive, but all right. I know, the real question is Karen Took cancelled, DBT, because you have not been posting anything for a very long time. Yes, that is correct. I have not been posting, but the mod is not cancelled. It is not abandoned. So if you were just waiting for a response to that particular question, well, there it is. Right at the very start of the video, so you don't have to wait. Now, if you want to get some more information as to what has been going on, well, then stick around, because I'm going to talk about it while I play Doom Eternal, probably very, very bad. So, all right, let's get the obvious part out of the way. DBT, you have not been updating us at all. You've been silent for all of this time. What has been going on? Well, all right, I'm gonna start with full auto because I don't like well, not that I don't like sticky bombs, but you know that I've always been against the weak spots and all of that, so I don't want to abuse that. I want to play like there's no such things, and sometimes it's still difficult to avoid the weak spots. But anyway, so all right. The mod, like I said, is not cancelled, it is not abandoned. What it is on hiatus. The mod is on hiatus, it has not been worked on for a while. And I'm gonna stop talking about this for a second while I do this race, because I know that these guys are gonna kick my ass if I am not careful, so let's see if I still remember how to play this. So yeah, sorry if I'm gonna be playing terrible over here. I'm trying to warm up back into first-person shooting games, and what better way than to play this game that, you know, I played so very much when it came out, and then I completely stopped playing it for a very, very long amount of time. Seriously, when the game came out, I probably logged something like 200 hours on it or something. I remember I used to make videos even with different filters and whatnot, but whatever. You know what? This doesn't feel too... I thought I was gonna be playing worse. I mean, that's not to say that I'm playing good or anything, but I feel like I'm not playing too terrible for an old man that doesn't remember how to do first-person shooting. So there is that. My sensitivity seems to be a tiny little bit, a tiny bit high for my taste, but I think we should be fine. And yeah, now I remember that it's very common in this game to run out of ammo, man. Oh boy. Okay, I think I'm almost done with this fight. Probably not many more to kill over here. I'm still trying to switch to my heavy cannon, but I don't have it yet. At least over here you get a shotgun right away, unlike, you know, Doom 26. Okay, there we go. All right, with the fight out of the way. So, like I said, the mod has been on hiatus, but it is not being on hiatus for as long as you may think. Because again, the fact that I haven't posted anything publicly on this channel doesn't mean that I haven't been doing anything. But things definitely got a little bit complicated, and that has to do with... okay. In 2023, at the very start of last year, I posted a video where I showed some gameplay of the mod, and I kind of made a sort of a, let's say, a soft promise, you know? Not a hard promise, just a soft promise that there was going to be more Karen Took related stuff in 2023. However, that is a soft promise that I could not keep. Now, what happens is that, well, first of all, you know, if you know my channel, how I do things in general, I don't really give personal information. So I'm sorry that I'm gonna be very vague on some things that I'm gonna quote unquote talk about. But yeah, I just don't go into telling you, oh look, this happened in my life and right now, no. So forgive me for being vague over here, but you know, that's just how I roll over here. But yeah, so for the last several years, I've been in an IRL situation that has been very unstable. Okay, I guess I do get the sticky bombs right away. It has been unstable, and it has been that way for, like I said, probably like 3 years or something. That is not fantastic for me, and honestly, that kind of killed my creativity completely. Like, absolutely. And even then, I was still working, even if slowly, in the mod. That's why I started it, and it started very good, but eventually I ran out of that creativity, and well, the whole thing slowed down. But like I said, even though the mod has been on hiatus, it hasn't been on hiatus for all of 2023. In fact, even in 2023, I was still working on the mod, and even the guys from the team can back me up on this. The team, I mean the guys that have been helping me, you know, with the sprites and all of that for the mod. Because I had been updating them with, hey, look at this thing that I did, and what you guys think about this and that and whatnot. Now, hey guys, if anybody from the team is watching this, hello. Just don't give any specifics, please, but yeah. All right. So yeah, I have been working on the mod slowly, for sure, slowly, but there had been definitely progress on the mod. And in fact, I was really hyped to continue working on the mod towards the second half of last year when I wanted to ramp things up. But from about 4 months to now, basically shit hit the fan on my side with my IRL situation, and things really got even more unstable than ever. So yeah, at that point is when I completely stopped working on the mod, and that's when it entered the official hiatus that it has been for, like I said, the last however many months, 4 months I think. So yeah, I just wanted to be very clear about this, because you know, I know that a lot of you guys, well, not a lot, but definitely a decent portion of people that pay attention to the mod are definitely, you know, like, oh crap, I meant to use this one. There's some questions like, HBT, when are you gonna, you know, talk about this? Now let me just finish this fight, because again, I am noob again, and I need to pay attention to what I'm doing, because I cannot play good otherwise. I mean, I cannot play good, period, but you know, I will play worse if I keep on talking. I don't have heal, I gotta say, I did get a little bit used to the heads-up display that I have on characters, just like, but anyway. Let me just kill this guy that is the main pain in the rear. And yeah, I'm purposely avoiding shooting down the gun because, you know, I don't like weak points, so I just want to fight it like a man. Alright, I'm out of ammo again because that is how this game works, and that just drives me absolutely nuts. Okay. Oh, I don't have the dash yet, of course. See, I have gotten used to Karen Took and having the dash right away from the very start of the game. Spoiler, I don't think that's a spoiler. I think I've talked about that before, but anyway. Jesus Christ, seriously, what? Can I carry more than 8 shells or something? Holy moly, I just run out of ammo so quickly. 16. Oh my. Yeah, I really don't remember a lot of this game. I know the game, but I don't remember some of these things. But anyway. So yeah, as I was saying, for the last 4 months or so, it's when I completely stopped working on the mod, and you know, it is what it is. All right, I just want to be clear about it. So I do understand that there's some skepticism as to being like, oh yeah, DBT, you said that IRL and whatnot, but you have been working still on you have been doing your Vroomy stuff and the other channel and whatnot, and that is true. Excuse me. My other YouTube channel, the Vroomy channel, has still been active. And that's an unconditional thing because I literally post oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not panicking. I literally post there daily. But there is a difference as to why I do that. First of all, the Vroomy channel doesn't require creativity. And like I said, I've been out of creativity for this time, especially when shit hit the fan IRL. So without creativity, I cannot sit to work and, you know, start coding stuff and all of that stuff. I just don't have the mind for it. And like I said, I was already working at a slower rate before, but after shit hit the fan, after shit hit the fan, I just had nothing, and I still have nothing. All right, I'm not saying that things have changed, but hear me out. So yeah, but for the Vrooming channel, I don't need creativity because all I gotta do over there is, you know, boot up the game, play some races, and have some nonsense fun. I don't have to think about, I don't have to think hard about anything. You know, we're just having, let's call it blind fun of, hey, just play and enjoy. That's about it. So that is why it's a different situation, the Vrooming channel, where I can post daily, as opposed to, you know, over here in this channel where it for quite a while it has been only about updating in relation to Karen Took and all of that. Now there's another thing that also makes the Vrooming channel more enjoyable to work on, and that is because, well, it kind of is my job. Oh geez, come on. That channel, it's literally kind of my job in the sense that it's monetized. I make money off of it. So it is basically a win-win situation for me. I get to play games that I have fun with, and on top of that, that gives me money. So, you know, win-win. So it is indeed different. It feels different when that is something lucrative endeavor, let's call it. And on top of that, it's fun. So of course, it's more appealing than to come over here and to a channel that is not monetized. And look, it's not that my only objective ever in life is being monetized or whatever, but let's be fair, you need money to survive, so there is that. So yeah, it's like I said, it's a bunch of different factors, but definitely the fact that of the channel, it is kind of my job. Well, yeah, of course I want to take care of that channel and all of that stuff. And I know how that might sound. You might be thinking, oh, so you're saying that we don't matter. That's not it. I will go a little bit further into why I never really made updates about what is happening with Karen Took. And because, yeah, you could say, well, yeah, but why didn't you just update us on what was happening? If you say that the mod had slowed down, why didn't you drop here and say, hey, guys, the mod is slowing down and this and that? Well, I'll be completely honest. I am ashamed of the lack of progress in Karen Took. I am, straight up, I am ashamed because I've made promises that I've not been able to keep. Like I said, I made that soft promise of 2023. Did I deliver on it? No. Now, there were things I read, like I said, that got on the way. Oh man, I don't remember how to cancel this animation. I think I need to switch weapon, but I need to do it at a certain timing, but whatever. Like I said, there was that soft promise that I made in that other thing, but I was not able to keep it. I did say in some other video at some point. Oh, and by the way, I'm just basically going over here in what you call it, autopilot. Because the first couple of levels I played a million times because I used to play this or tried to beat this game in Ultra Nightmare. So of course I died a lot, so I got to play the first few levels a bunch of times. So all of this is extremely familiar, even if I haven't played the game in quite a while. But anyway, so yeah, there's been some shame, and honestly, you know, with all the broken promises, how could I just drop in the channel and be like, okay, so hear me out. The mod has been paused, but now for realsies, I'm gonna be working on it, and now for real, 2024 is the year of Karen Took. This time, I'm telling the truth. I'm not gonna abandon you like, you know, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable doing that. I never felt comfortable. And then on top of that, there is a certain vicious cycle of negativeness. I don't know how to say that word, but you know what I'm talking about. Of the being negative in both sides. And by that I mean that, look, I may not have been posting videos in the channel, I may not be replying to comments, but I've been reading comments that have been posted in the videos, and I do see a lot of people, not a lot, but definitely a certain amount of people that are frustrated, and honestly fairly frustrated for the lack of updates, and they start getting, you know, kind of annoying, kind of rude, you know. So yeah, to a certain point it's like, do I really want to come back to update them and then just be on the receiving end of perhaps somewhat justified, let's not call it criticism, because it's not the criticism that bothers me, but the way that people are, you know, being like, DBT, some of the conspiracy theories that I've seen, some people saying like, DBT just abandoned us, he's too busy on his other channel, he doesn't care about this anymore. It's not that I don't care, honestly. I just have not been brave enough to drop by over here and tell you the truth, but that's what I'm doing over here. So here we go. So yeah, because of that negativity that I would see, I really didn't feel like dropping by to make again promises that I would not be able to keep. I mean, the best case scenario, I managed to keep the promises, right? But I've made a bunch of promises that I have not been able to keep, so I don't feel like making promises again. I don't think it's productive in any sense, because if I fail, it's just gonna be yet another time that DBT said that something was gonna happen and it didn't happen, and I'm out of ammo again. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Need some help? Can I get some help? Oh, jeez. So yeah, that is why I never drop by in the channel to tell you guys anything. Now, why am I making this video now? So you might be thinking, look, okay, DBT, you're saying that you didn't want to come over here and talk about it, but why are you talking about it now? Well, here's the thing. Like I said earlier, oh, Jesus Christ. Like I said earlier, my IRL situation has been very, very unstable for the past 3 years or so, and now, oh, I never noticed this sideways mouth. Now my IRL situation is finally becoming stable again. And like I said, I'm not gonna go into the specifics, but let's just leave it at whatever were the troubles and the situations that were afflicting me are finally, after all of this time, ending. And right now, I will say that I'm probably 90% out of these situations, these unmentionable situations. So what that does is to make me feel again in good spirits. And I will continue talking about this after this fight, because I remember this is a somewhat big fight. And you know what? Eat it. Now, I know that I said I don't like weak spots, but that is one that I think it's fine with frag grenades, and that's why I kept it in Karen 2, where you can still gulp, make the Cacodemon gulp with the frag grenade, as opposed that to sticky bombs, because the sticky bombs is just too easy. The frag grenade, you have to decide if you really want to quote-unquote waste your grenade that takes, what, 30 seconds to regenerate, in getting rid of that cackle quick. So yeah, I'm okay with that particular weak spot. But anyway, so yeah, during this, Jesus Christ, dude, you just spawned literally in front of me. Yeah, during these fights, I need to pay a little bit of attention to what I'm doing. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm playing a straight up garbage. Obviously, this isn't good gameplay, and probably if you guys watch more FPS content by other people that actually do have skills, then you're probably cringing and thinking like, ah, Jesus Christ, DBT, you really are an old man, aren't you? You cannot aim anymore. You barely can. You cannot react in time and all that. It's fine, okay? I'm an old man. It's fine. I can live with that. But yeah, let me finish this this fight. And by the way, sorry if I'm coughing. I've been coughing for the past I don't know how many months. I was sick around December, again when shit hit the fan, so it was even more fun that way. Notice the sarcasm. I was sick, and then I got better, but for some reason the cough never went away, so I continued to cough many months later. So yay, being sick is so fun. I don't think it's the virus, but you know, whatever. All right, time to use some micro missiles on you, mister. Maybe a frag grenade, and ooh, nice. See, this is what I'm saying. I would rather, you know, play this in the old way of shoot it until it dies, as opposed to, hey, shoot this little spot so that the monster is weaker, and now then proceed to shoot it until it dies. Nah, face it the way that you're supposed to and keep on shooting. It will eventually get dead, become dead. All right, is that it? Yes, but there's another arachnid. Yes, I remember that. All right, mister. Let's have a quick talk with my micro missiles, please. Also, gotta say that I still, you know, I've gotten used to having Karen 2 is not hold the button to activate this. Instead, it's a switch. So you press the button and it opens the hatch, and you can continue shooting, and then you can close it manually. Or if you run out of the micro missiles, then it will shut down by itself. You know, basically the way similar to how I did it in D4T. But all right. So, as I was saying, now that 90 to 95% of my IRL issues finally, after years, and I do mean years, it's over. I finally have some stability. I have some peace of mind. Now I am in better spirits, and that is why I am making this video. One, because I want to get back into first-person shooters. It's true that I cannot work on Karen Took if I don't feel like playing first-person shooters. And now that I haven't been working on Karen Took for a while, I feel like, hey, first I need to get back into first-person shooting in order to get basically the FPS juices flowing and, you know, get into the mood of that. Now, I'm without creativity, all right? There's no doubt about it. Currently I'm not working on Karen Took, but that is why I'm making, like I said, this video. Because I want to get into the feeling of this and hopefully get myself re-inspired. And honestly, making this type of videos, you know, talk-throughs, you know that I've always loved doing talk-throughs. That's why I used to make them so much back in the day. And this is something that really, really is fun for me. Because it's a way of, you know, even if literally 2 people are going to be watching this video, because again, I've basically abandoned this channel for so long that nobody cares about it anymore. You know, it's fine. Even if only two people pay attention to this, that is fine by me. It's just like having some fun, and I don't know. I don't know that I can explain it properly, but to me, playing this way, it's a lot more fun. And honestly, I also feel like breaking the ice was needed at some point, no matter what. If I ever plan to finish, okay, how can I say it? I do plan to finish the mod. That is the idea eventually. But what I'm saying is, whatever was the case, on me wanting to finish the mod, whenever that was gonna happen, I would still need to come back over here and be like, hey guys, so I've been away for a while. Does that sound familiar? That's literally how this video started. So yeah, that's what I'm doing over here. Now that is, like I said, it's not to give you an update on, yeah, well, Karen Took is back on track and, ooh, did my game freeze? Okay, we got a stutter, but we're fine. We're fine. So yeah, I'm not over here to tell you that, oh, Karen Took is resuming development right now, because that's not at all what is happening over here. But hey, like I said, it's just good to get back into first-person shooters and play again, get the feeling of it again, and have some fun. Now, again, this is another big-ish fight, so let me shut up and... Well, not shut up. I don't literally shut up, but I don't try to do... I go into these fights and... oh, God. I go into these fights and ramble, which is easier, mentally speaking, in terms of brain power needed, as opposed to be trying to explain a serious topic like what I'm trying to talk about. So yeah, during big fights, I'm not gonna be talking about the actual topic, and instead I'm just gonna be making random commentary, because that is what DBT does best. Talk nonsense for tremendous amount of times, and yeah. Honestly, that is something that I don't know how I learned to do, but somehow I can do, and just keep on talking about absolutely nothing important for a crazy amount of time in video games, not in real life. I'm not good with small talk IRL, okay? I can't do it. It's not in my nature. But for some reason over here, I can just do a goddamn monologue for hours on end, and oh, come on, man. All right, I'm fine. I'm actually surprised that I hadn't died any sooner in terms of just, you know, not having played this game properly for a very long time. So hey, you can start making a death count. It's fine. It's probably by the end of this series, because by the way, this is not a one-time thing. I do want to play this game all the way through, and I plan to make videos on it. So yeah, probably I'm gonna die like a gajillion times, but it's all right. But you know what? I'm gonna kill you this way. I'm going to... I don't have dash. Yes, I don't. Oh, Jesus Christ! Stop biting me. Bad dog. Hold on. Oh, that's right. The medkits over here heal like 50 or something, right? That's kind of crazy. Their healing power. Alright. Goodbye. Oh yeah, now the Arachnotron has spawned, but I do have my grenade back, so we should be okay. Oh, you're not... Oh, there you go. And now he's dead. Oh, there's a Kako! There's a Kako! And I got no shells. Wait a second, didn't I chainsaw someone? Did I run out of ammo so quickly? Oh, that is so annoying about this game. I know that is how this game was designed to have that loop of, hey, constantly using your chainsaw and constantly getting ammo and all of that, but man, it's just so tiresome to always be like, oh, I'm out of ammo again, let me chainsaw someone. Oh, I'm out of ammo again, let me chainsaw someone. Obviously, that still remains in Karen Took to a certain degree, but it's nowhere near as as crazy as it is in Doom Eternal. I'll say that much. But yeah, do expect some reliance on the chainsaw anyway. But then again, because Karen took its gameplay mode, it doesn't properly have maps. You play that in whatever maps, there's always going to be a bunch of ammo dotted around the maps anyway, so you should be alright. So now, if I was a better content creator, I would completely get rid of all the coughing in post-production, but oh well, whatever. All right, so the fight is over. So where were we? We were talking about the situation of me wanting to get back into first-person shooters and me wanting to play the entirety of this game in videos. I did that a long time ago, and I want to do it again, just again. And by the way, I decided to start. Like I said, I want to play first-person shooters, not only this single game. I want to play other games too. But I decided to start with this one because, wait a second, isn't this? Yeah, this is an extra life. I don't want that. I don't like extra lives. You remember that? I wanted to start with this game because obviously this is the game that I want to remember, fall in love back with, or fall back in love with this one, and you know, that hopefully inspire me to continue working on Karen Took. That is the idea. But at the end of the day, I do want to play some other games, so I don't know how often I'm gonna be uploading in this channel, but you can expect from this point onwards more of this type of videos. Just me, you know, trying to rekindle my love with them first-person shooties, and eventually, once I get Jesus Christ, once I get back into the feeling of working on Karen Took, I'll start doing that, and that is when I will start talking more about it and hopefully start making some videos showing maybe more micro showcases, or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, I want this to be extremely clear that at this moment, there's no development on Karen Took. There's no two ways about it. I'm not here to be like, hey guys, so guess what? I've been working on this mod. I've just been silent because I haven't been wanting to show you stuff, but no worries, it has been worked on. No, for the last 4 months or so, I've not worked at all on the thing. And as unfortunate as that is, like I said, I feel in, generally speaking, better spirits now because of my IRL situation finally resolving. And yeah, hopefully that is going to allow me to continue just uploading videos over here to have some fun with this type of games and eventually get back into the mood. And speaking about that, by the way, if you guys have any suggestions as to what other game I could play, because honestly, I really have been away from, you know what, let me focus on that dude. I do remember many times having troubles running out of ammo here. And there we go. Yep. Running out of ammo, but at least on that dude, so that I can chainsaw the imps, because later in this section, imps stop spawning. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Yeah, so if you got suggestions for first-person shooters, let me know. It's not that I'm taking requests, it's really just about suggestions. So if I see one that I'm interested, maybe I'll go into it. But yeah, I've been just disconnected from first-person shooters for a while. And, you know, I just feel like it's time to come back. And, you know, it would be good to know what is new. Is there something worth playing? I actually been wanting to play, what was the name of that thing? Proteus. I played a very long time ago on stream, but now I'm curious to actually play it. But yeah, I don't know. I've really been away from this. So yeah, I also want to play even mods, like maybe play a little bit of D4T to remember it, play some QCDE. By the way, speaking of QCD, huge shout outs to Genia for having become the developer, not just the main developer, but the developer for QCD. After version, what was it, 2.7 or something, Michaelis and myself stopped working on the thing. I mean, we did work a little bit here and a little bit there. We were preparing for the release of 3.0, but eventually we just, you know, stopped. And, you know, it's really great to... Oh, so it's moving really slow. I'm like, is that fire frozen? But no, it's just moving very slow. Yeah, so Genia took on the role of developer, and it's real impressive that he has continued working on it. It's amazing all the things that he has done with the engine, but also the fact that him, along with I don't know who, but I know that new champion was added, you know, Orb and all of that. Whatever. The point is that shoutouts to Genia for having, you know, taken on the torch or continue carrying the torch in that thing and keep it going. And yeah, I want to play some of that, some games, some mods, all of that stuff. I really want to play a bunch of things. So yeah. So with all of this having been said, you know what? I'm gonna skip this one too. So if you excuse me, Yeah, again, I've watched these things many times before. I'm more interested on probably the second half of the game, the one that I never got to in Ultra Nightmare, because that is the part that I don't remember very well. But anyway, so yeah, having talked about all of these things and telling you that, you know, yes, the mod was on hiatus. Yes, it is still on hiatus. Hopefully, I'm gonna get back in the mood to do all of that. I do want to apologize to some of you. I know that sounds weird. Why only some of you? I want to apologize and really thank also the people that have been somehow, I don't understand how, but somehow stayed positive about this whole thing. People that still, for some reason, believe in me, have faith that I was gonna deliver and all of that. I do plan to do that, but really I have given you guys no reason to believe in me. Hold on. I definitely need ammo, but heavy and super heavy demons stay on fire longer. This could be useful. Demons drop armor faster rate and loot magnet or armor for blood. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one because this is the one that I would like to complete the fastest. So I want the ammunition, but I also want to eventually unlock that perk or whatever you call it. So yeah, I really have not given you guys reason to believe in me, and yet somehow some of you still believe. And to those of you, I do apologize. I do mean it. I understand that it's been wrong to an extent of me, of staying silent and not even having the decency to tell you, hey guys, listen, you know, it's at the moment nothing is happening, and instead just disappearing for over a year and whatnot. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. But again, that's only for the people that have been positive and supportive, because there's really been a bunch of people, like I said earlier, that have been less than patient and, you know, being kind of annoying in both in this channel, even in my roomie channel. People would drop on that channel to be like, DBT, why aren't you working on Karen? So a bunch of those people, by the way, I just completely blocked from the channel, because it's like, yeah, I know you're only here to complain. Whether or not that's justified or not, well, that's a separate channel, so whatever. But however, having said that, there has been a couple of people, some people that do ask in a more civilized manner on my other channel, like, hey DBT, I know this isn't the channel for this, but what has been happening with Karen? Are there any news? And I have actually replied to some of you guys and telling you, like, you know, I'm sorry to tell you this, but the mod is completely on hiatus, so that's why I've not posted anything. So I guess, how does that saying go? In the asking is the given, or something like that. You know, if you ask nicely, well, then I'm much more prone to reply to you and tell you what is going on. So yeah, again, to all of you people that have been patient and respectful, or, you know, sorry, and hopefully that is going to change. But again, I'm making zero promises right now. I don't want to fall into the trap again of being like, oh no, now I'm really going to work on it, and then eventually find that I'm not able to work on it for whatever reason. So yeah, not promises here, but like I said, I'm gonna have more presence in the channel from this point onwards, even if it's just playing some games, playing some mods, playing whatever. Because like I said earlier, it's just, maybe it's a grind of having, you know, like I said, my other YouTube channel being sort of like really my job, that when I want to play something, because even from, it hasn't been uncommon for me to play some racing games and eventually be like, oh, you know what, it would be fun to shoot some stuff. And when I get into that mindset, I go like, oh, maybe I should, you know, because again, I'm so used to utilizing my gaming also as a form of content, that I'm like, oh, maybe I should make a video about it. And I would think about precisely playing this game and uploading it over here. But like I said, at earlier times, last year, I just was not in the headspace to deal with, you know, what I imagine is going to be a bit of a shitstorm of me coming back to tell you guys there's no news, which is what I'm doing over here. But anyway, but now that I'm in better spirits, well, here I am. But yeah, so when I would think about, hey, should I play a shooting game? What I've done a couple of times is instead play it on my other channel. But honestly, I don't feel super comfortable about it, because the other channel is not about this type of games. And even though I don't make videos of it, instead of just a live stream, it just doesn't feel like the right place. That other channel is for what it is. This channel is more for this type of content. So here we are. So yeah, I don't know. I want to continue playing this game. I hope to be able to finish it, like I said, all the way through. Okay, I remember this. Faster glory kills from farther, Gain speed boost, survive 1 death blow, increases... Oh yes, this is the one. Yeah, definitely. I remember. This has always been my first one to use because it's very damn useful. So yeah, I want to play the entirety of this game, all the way through, including the DLC. Because I do believe that I never finished the DLC on a video in this channel because I got frustrated. And then I was actually having some troubles with the recording. I was having problems with my PC and the recording software and whatnot. Now, because obviously I have poured so much time and effort into my other... There we go, I skipped the animation properly. Because I've put so much time and effort into my other channel, I have learned a bunch of things on how to record better if certain software refuses to cooperate and how to do it, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, now I'm... Oh, Jesus Christ! I saw you, buddy. I saw you in the corner of my eye. Are you gonna jump? Yes. Nice. Now because of that, Oh, God! Damn it! I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm more comfortable on recording this stuff and not making my computer explode and being able to... Hopefully, the game will be at a decent frame rate, though it is very likely, by the way, that these videos are gonna look very grainy because obviously the channel being small, I don't get access to the VP9 encoder, which means that the videos are overall gonna look worse than if this was a slightly bigger channel and I could get, you know, the VP9 encoder, whatever. That's some technicalities. Don't pay attention to me in that sense. But yeah, so here we are playing some games and hopefully rekindling my love with the first-person shooters and maybe, just maybe, rekindling my relationship with some of you guys if you are willing to forget about the last several years and, you know, just enjoy this. And actually, all right, this is gonna sound bad, all right? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna shut up, do the fight, and then I'll talk about me sounding bad with saying that maybe having abandoned, quote-unquote, abandoned this thing for a few years is a good thing. All right, let me do this fight. Did I say race by any chance? I'm so used to talking about races that I wouldn't be surprised if I said race instead of fight or whatever. Rewind and tell me if I did say race or not. Oh, jeez. See, I could be killing these cacodemons with sticky bombs. I definitely could, but it's just too simple. It's just too easy to do that, and I don't like that. Again, with frag grenades, I'm okay because frag grenades are a limited resource, while the sticky bombs, you have so many of them that, you know, it's so easy. So, nah, I'm fine like this. I like the bit of challenge that it is to deal with the monsters as they were supposed to fight with. Is that it? No, there's still a couple more dudes, but I think the fight is almost over, isn't it? All right. Just a few more, I reckon. I'll take it for some ammo. Thank you very much. Thank you for opening yourself for me to get some ammo. Get it? Opening yourself. Yeah? No? Okay. So, why do I say that maybe it's a good thing that I kind of abandoned the channel and all of this? All right. Again, I know that sounds bad, but now that the peak of Doom Eternal has passed, hopefully, people are gonna be a bit more receptive to what Karen Took is aiming to bring to the table, assuming it ever gets finished. And by that I mean that it really got tiresome, you know, hearing how people were always like, oh my god, but what about the quick switching, and this, you know, like, hey, this is not working like Doom Eternal, and am I gonna be able to do the same combos? And it's like, this is not Doom Eternal. It is not Doom Eternal. It's not. You're not meant to be able to do the same things that you can do in Doom Eternal. Karen Took, it's meant to be its own thing. And if you have played any of my mods from where I put things from other games, you know that that's what I always do. Like D4T, yeah, it's based on Doom 2016, but it is, you know, like how they say in movies and series and whatever, like loosely based on a real story. Well, it's the same. It's loosely based on the game. Yeah, it has a weapon, it has the monsters, but things are not gonna be the same. I always like doing that, to give the mod my own, what would you say, my own style to it, and the things that I would, how I like things to be. And like I said, Doom Eternal was such a ginormous game, and it had such a dedicated, incredibly diehard fan base that it was really annoying to deal with some of the people from that fan base that wanted everything to be the same, and even more annoying also with the people. Should I watch this? Nah, King Novik, I don't care. You're just gonna be like You shouldn't take that. Whatever. But yeah, so you know, like the people also who have just been waiting for the mod to release to, oh, so that I can steal all your resources, or the people that are waiting for the mod to be released just so that they can instantly, the moment that I release it, instantly they're gonna download it, change some stuff, and call it like the proper mod of Doom Eternal. I was gonna say Doom 2016, but no. Like, this is how it should have been, without even actually trying my mod, without seeing how I balance things, why things are the way they are. So now, like I said, that all this time has passed, maybe people are gonna be more receptive. Maybe all of the die-hard fans of Doom Eternal got tired and did, and they're gone. And maybe now the people who will actually try the mod are gonna be people who are willing to properly try it, not just be like, okay, why doesn't this feel like Doom Eternal? Why is this different? Oh my god, let me open, what is Slade? Do people still use Slade? I still use Slade. But whatever they use, I'm just gonna open it, tweak some stuff, and oh look, I made it so that you can quick switch weapons just like in Doom Eternal by tweaking these numbers, because DBT couldn't do it. It's like, it's not that I couldn't do it, I just didn't want to do it. So you see where I'm going with this? I do hope that both in terms of the players and that type of people will be gone by now. Now that is, again, I know that sounds so bad, but honestly, it does get a little bit tiresome when people are so unwilling to try out stuff because all they want is a copy of the game. And at that point, it's like, why don't you play the game? Which actually brings me very neatly to some of the comments that I have seen on the videos. One of them being like, I've seen this comment a few times in other videos in this channel to be like, this has taken so long that I could have literally have bought already a new computer to play Doom Eternal. Okay, so why haven't you? Why are you dropping over here to complain about not being able to play the mod, and instead that you can play the real game? Well, then go ahead and play that game. If what you want is Doom Eternal, I went on the wrong exit, by the way. That's why I went over there. If what you want to do is play Doom Eternal, then play Doom Eternal. You don't need to play this, you know? I don't know, I always thought that was kind of funny. You know what? Hold up. Are there any shells over here? Because this next part, I need to do a challenge with 2 cacodemons. I remember this very well. Where are the shells? No shells. Okay, I got no shells, so never mind. And that is so much easier to do that challenge with the sticky bombs to make them choke on them. But anyway. So yeah, I always thought that type of comments were very, very silly. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's swap to this, do that. See, I do remember these levels, at least the first few levels very well. Don't ask me about the DLs. Oh, I remember. I need to throw myself off so that I respawn on the other side. Yes, and now I'm closer to them, and I can now do this. And because they stay longer on Dagger State or whatever it's called, yeah, there we go. See, I still remember some of this stuff. So yeah, those comments to me were always really, really dumb. And be like, okay, yeah, so if you're so impatient and you'd rather play Doom Eternal, go ahead. I'm not forcing you to wait for this. So yeah, it's the completely opposite side, obviously, or the opposite group of people than the patient ones that I was talking earlier about. The people that are just straight up impatient and they decide to be vocal about it. And look, to a certain extent, like I said, I understand people being frustrated by the lack of updates, by, you know, DBT's things. How am I destroying the weak points if I'm just trying to shoot them? Wow. I didn't know that you could destroy weak points with just a plasma rifle, but okay. I understand to a certain extent that impatience, because again, I do acknowledge that me not, or rather me staying quiet for all this time, well, of course I was gonna make people impatient. But then again, like I said, there's different type of people that deal with it in a slightly more mature way, and people who are like, oh, DBT, why are you only playing through me games? I'm like, oh, geez, whatever. I don't know. I always thought that was kind of hilarious to an extent. So yeah, like I said, I want to continue playing this game. I want to play through all of it, and like I said, hopefully that's gonna... Oh, I'm doing the thing that I said that I didn't want to do. You know what? I'm gonna wait for him to wake up from that, and then I'll fight him like a man. Fight it, I guess, because I don't know that cacodemons have a genre. Not genre. What's gender? Sorry, just that in Spanish, both words are said the same. Genre and gender are the same word. Género. So yeah. Anyway. All right. So yeah, and by the way, speaking about this type of comments and all of that, one thing that I have learned from, you know, having dedicated a lot of time in my other channel on learning, you know, how to, well, honestly, that channel, I don't even really need to be, you know, that in videos before I used to shill, and actually some people were upset about it, but still, I would shill my other channel in here. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that because honestly, that other channel took a life of its own. And by now it even has more subscribers than this channel. Like I said, it's monetized, so it's more of a business, a small business, if you will, very small, but still. So yeah, no need to be shilling it, but I do mention it because again, having to learn how to deal with that channel, how to, you know, try to make it grow and all of that. I've learned a bunch of things on how to handle the community and all of that stuff. So one thing that I can tell you is that I definitely am gonna be a bit more present in this channel in terms of comments and whatnot and all of that. I know that, yeah, with that. But where I'm going with this is that while I understand people being frustrated, no, wait a second. How do I get up there? I forgot how to get there. I understand people being frustrated, and like I said, people leaving those comments. Maybe it's later because I don't know how to get up there. Oh no, I need to go back. Okay, never mind. I can understand that, and I understand that people indeed have gotten frustrated, and that's why they sometimes they start being annoying in this channel, maybe in my other channel and whatnot. So I can understand that, but like I said, now that I plan to be more active on this channel, I'm just gonna be very straight up with you guys. Like I said, I'm kind of here to try to make up for the lost time in a way, even if it's not directly with the mod, you know, just re-engaging over here and hopefully getting back to the mod. So I'm trying to do this so that there's a good vibe over here, both for me and for you guys as a viewer, even if it's just 2 or 3 of you. But for that same reason, I am not gonna be willing to be putting up with people starting being assholes around here, right? I'm not. So if people start after I'm trying over here to open myself to you know, explaining and being completely honest with you and all of that, if people still want to be assholes, I am not gonna put up with it. So just be warned that if you want to just be here to be like, oh, DBT, but you did this and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and you're gonna start being annoying, I'm just gonna get rid of you, period. All right, that's another thing that I've learned from my other channel. I don't need to deal with people like that. So yeah, just for those people and those people only, you have been warned. So yeah, all right, I think that is where I'm gonna leave it for this video. It's been what, almost 50 minutes worth of gameplay. I think that's good enough, so let me just get to the next checkpoint, and that's where we're gonna leave it. So like I said, do leave me some suggestions as to what else maybe I could play. I do want to continue, by the way, my playthrough of Marathon Durandal, now that I've not Marathon, the first Marathon. Durandal is the second one. I want to get back into it now that I actually have a good voice changer for a female voice, so that I can do the Lila voice instead of using what I was using before. That sounded absolutely ridiculous. So I want to get back into doing that, actually restarting it so that I can get back into the feeling of it and whatnot. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm open to hear some suggestions as to what else maybe I should play, because like I said, I do want to make some decent amount of videos over here, just enjoying the first person shooty boom boom stuff. So all right, you know what to do, hit the like button, all of that good stuff, engagement, you know how this works, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.